That was take one. We're gonna do that again. Oh, it didn't hit record.
We're not recording?
We didn't record.
Okay.
Good morning, folks. We're over at my dad's house today. As you know, this channel is typically about, off-road vehicles, four-wheel drive trucks, old trucks, mostly vehicles, but sometimes we talk about guns because we're all rednecks and we like the shooting sports. My dad is involved in Cowboy Fast Draw Association, and these guys dress up in period gear and basically drag race with pistols. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna let him take it away.
I shoot Cowboy Fast Draw, which is a shooting sport that uses single action revolvers. We shoot wax bullets at steel targets. What you're looking at behind me is my home range. We got a 10-foot wall with a backdrop that'll stop a wax bullet, and the club normally meets in here. When we do a large event, we need a way to pack this range up and take it somewhere else. We've shot in rodeo arenas, we've shot in hay fields, we've shot in event centers where you normally have weddings or concerts.
Church parking lots.
Church parking lots. So what we need is something we can load onto a trailer. And so Barrett and I sat down 7 or 8 years ago and started playing with designs on paper to come up with a way to hang a piece of steel 10 foot off the ground. That was our basic, that's what we needed to do, because all the backdrop needs to be hung off the piece of steel.
Yep.
And what we came up with was an idea that we really like. It's lightweight, it's very portable, it's easy to store, and it sets up really, really quick. Okay, the key of it is this top rail. This is a piece of 3/4 inch square tubing, and what we did is we welded pieces of 1/2 inch square tubing to it every 6 feet.
Yep.
And what that allows us to do is to use these triangles that you see on the floor, and we're going to show you what it looks like when it stands up. Okay, Luke, hold that. Well, it's going to take more than
this over just a little bit. There we go. We'll shift this over just a little bit.
now.
Top here.
Here's this one. It just slots together.
That's why they're 6 feet apart.
Yeah. All right. Now that we have that done, grab that top rail in the middle. All right, Daddy, I think we got it. If you can.
Come on, stand it up.
There we go. Now, let me move this back a little. Now, of course, when we're setting this up outside, we can throw sandbags or whatnot on the feet. Might put a weighted bucket and have a string run down to it just to kind of keep it supported. But this is
Pythagoras was a pretty smart dude.
Yeah.
And then we can use
Extra rail
to expand it. If you'll notice
how it necks down to the smaller size. Up on that one, you see how it's smaller? So we can take this end, and slot it onto that end and just keep going. We can make this thing as long as we need to.
And then you hang your backdrop over the rail. And I've had this thing in 7 or 8 or 9 different locations.
And every once in a while, if you'll notice, this one's kind of bent.
That one's kind of bent.
A bad windstorm got after it and blew it over and bent things, but you lay it down, you straighten it back out, and you stand it up again. It's pretty simple. And as you can see, here's the rest of Daddy's range for expansion purposes. It stacks up flat against the wall over there. How big is this range currently, Pop? How long is it?
I can build 2 ranges, 30 foot wide, 24 foot deep. Put the wing walls, build them just like this, and go out on the sides. And so we can build 2 6-lane ranges. And we've been using this setup now for 7 or 8 years,
Yep.
and it works great.
And so if you're interested in learning any more about the Cowboy Fast Draw Association, Dad has a page on Facebook. It's Cross-Branded Peacemakers. And I will, here, we'll get a shot of their banner. Yeah, shoot that, Matt. That's the Cross-Branded Peacemakers. And they've got a Facebook page, and that will give you all the education you'd like to have about the Louisiana branch of that club.
Or if you're interested in the bigger association, go to Cowboy Fast Draw, that's all one word, cowboyfastdraw.com, and you will get more information than you ever wanted to know about the sport of Cowboy Fast Draw.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and God bless y'all.
God bless you.